And good evening, everyone, and welcome to what may end up being the final showdown in Week 4 of the 2018 Legend of Zelda 80% No Up+A Swiss tournament. And we've got an exciting four-way race, well, two 1-versus-1 races for you this evening. Southern Pretzel versus Sylverfyre, and Supersonic71087 versus madbomberxx. Hello, everybody. My name is James. I go by JSR, and joining me on commentary is Crescendo2020. How are you feeling tonight, sir?
I'm feeling great. I'm ready to watch some more good races. What's exciting for me is seems like all of these guys are in the high 30, 40-minute range, and when you have PBs like that, you have a good chance that someone might actually PB in a race.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting because you really have no idea what to expect. We've got a matchup of 1 and 2s in Southern Pretzel versus Sylverfyre, and a matchup of 0 and 3s in Mad Bomber and Supersonic. Supersonic, of course, a veteran in the Mario circuit and is a very capable speedrunner and has improved a lot, as has Mad Bomber. And Southern Pretzel and Sylverfyre capable of doing some amazing things. And we are off. So I imagine we're going to see most of these runners headed up to level 2, and it does appear as if that's the case. The 2 first route is a little bit of a safer route than the world record 3 first route.
Yeah, I think we're going to see a lot of 2 first and a lot of blue ring.
Whoa, I take it back. Look at Mad Bomber going after the world record route. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a divergence, and I love it. He's having a little trouble with the screen scroll, but do you know the biggest differences between the 2 routes, Crescendo?
2 first and 3 first?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a few differences. Trying to think of the biggest differences.
Well, I'll give you a hint. As Mad Bomber goes into level 3, he's only going to have 3 heart containers and a wooden sword, and he's got to face. He's going to have to face 2 bosses here with limited resources that the other 3 runners won't.
They're going to have the white sword, while he is going to have to battle out with the wood sword up until, depending on if he's actually going to follow the world record route or not. Who knows if he's going to get the white sword on a 3 first route? I'm not sure.
Yeah, so we may see a couple different route divergences here. Nice job by Pretzel to get the bombs in that Gorilla room. Unfortunately, Supersonic didn't get so lucky. The biggest thing we're going to be looking for from these runners, who's going to pick up that blue ring, who's going to get the red candle, who's going to get potions early, and who's going to have the biggest trouble or lack thereof in forcing bombs and forcing rupees to continue their runs along at a good pace. Southern Pretzel here is flying, and Supersonic's hot on his tail. Meanwhile, yes, Mad Bomber has a very clean Darknet room, and he'll be the first to the raft. Not a bad start at all for Mad Bomber.
Yeah, it looks like all these guys are getting through 2 with relative ease, and I could say the same for Mad Bomber in 3. But we'll see. Hopefully, Manhandler doesn't give him any trouble.
So as we see our first runner take down Trolldango and Supersonic right on his tail, we're going to see Mad Bomber take the top route here, where he'll get a couple guaranteed drops. It'll help him refill his stock. He'll get a key to open this door, and he'll get a pack of bombs here to help him with the final boss of level 3. Sylverfyre hot on the tail of Southern Pretzel, about to get out of level 2. Does well and has enough bombs for Trolldango. And here we go, folks. Our first showdown with Trollhandela on the 3 first route, where Mad Bomber's got to be careful. This is one of the biggest difficult parts of the 3 first world record route. Let's see how he does. Sylverfyre's out of 2. Nice. He doesn't get the bomb drop, but he takes down Trollhandela. Well done by Mad Bomber.
Yeah, he's going to have to pick up some bombs in the overworld, unless he plans on building a count.
Yeah, one of the difficult parts of the 3 first world record route is bomb management, and as Mad Bomber did get level 3 out of the way with only 1 bomb, he's going to need at least 2 bombs to get through level 4, and he's going to want more than that if he wants to do so safely and quickly. And he gets a bomb drop off the blue Octorok. Well done.
And this is the part of these 2 first routes where you're going to kind of get an idea of their 2 first routing.
Ooh, Supersonic takes a blue Lionel beam to the bum, but gets into the white sword. And this is a scary room or screen on this route because I don't know if we'll see Mad Bomber get the white sword or not, but I imagine we'll see all 3 of the 2 first runners do it, and it's a very easy screen to die on, and you do not want to take a death there.
Yeah, he's got a couple of patterns that can be really trolly and difficult to deal with.
Mad Bomber making this look trivial, nails the dark block clip, and he's cruising. He does have 5 bombs. I'm impressed. He's doing really well.
I really like his decision to do 3 first. I mean, at this point, he really has nothing to lose. You know, I like the decision.
Setting up here with these Vyres. He doesn't want to go over it. Oh, and he takes a bop. He's going to lose his count. He's got to be careful here. Meanwhile, Southern Pretzel, the first of the 2 first runners into level 1, and he does this trick here. What is he doing here, Crescendo?
He's doing what we refer to as the pirouette, which is he enters level 1 and then leaves and immediately goes back in and tricks the game into thinking that he entered from the top, and it opens that key door.
A very useful trick indeed, especially on the first quest, any percent no Up+A. Mad Bomber just had himself a breakfast room. Folks, I am stunned. He is crushing this so far. Although his health is a little bit of a concern, I'm thoroughly impressed. Southern Pretzel and Supersonic both getting into this room with the gorillas. Southern Pretzel gets a bomb drop. Unfortunately, Supersonic does not, but they both get through relatively quickly, and sylverfyre's to the white sword screen.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened with sylverfyre. Did he die, or did he get... I didn't notice what happened while he's getting the white sword here so late.
I think it's just general minor time losses here and there kind of adding up. He hasn't died, I don't believe. But, yeah, he's got a little catching up to do. He's taken a few bops. And it also... looks like he may have picked up an extra secret that Supersonic and Southern Pretzel did not, although it's kind of hard to tell.
Hopefully, Mad Bomber gets some heart drop here. He doesn't.
He does force the bombs, though, so if he's able to finish off Gleeok with only 2 hearts and a wooden sword, he'll be in great shape. But if he dies here, it's going to be catastrophic. And this is another part of this 3 first world record route that is scary to a lot of new runners. He has to take his time here and dodge these fireballs. It's going to take 16 wooden sword hits to finish him off. And so far, he's doing quite well. Using the, as Darkwing Duck calls him, triangle strats, takes down the first head. He's doing really well. Takes a bop. He's got to be careful. 3, 4, 5, 6. He does it!
Nice job. Great job.
Wow! Very nicely done as Supersonic and Southern Pretzel leave level 1, and as sylverfyre enters level 1, Mad Bomber finishes level 2, and he's off to a tremendous start.
Yeah, it looks like Supersonic's on his way to 3. He's going to do a little bit of shopping before he gets there to get that 30 secret, and I'm not sure if he got the early blue candle or not.
Yeah, I'm not sure yet either, although with his rupee count and knowing the route that he's ran so far in the tournament, I wouldn't be surprised if he's going to pick up the blue ring. Sylverfyre, meanwhile, headed towards the bow. He's got low health, and these gorillas are scary. He needs to be careful. Ooh, simultaneous level 3 entrances for Southern Pretzel and Supersonic. Ooh, Sylverfyre, be careful. Down to 1 heart. It only takes 1 bot from these gorillas to finish him off. He's going to have to be very careful here. Nicely done. He survives. He'll at least get to the bow. So well done by Sylverfyre. Meanwhile, Supersonic's just having horrendous bomb luck. It's really unfortunate. He only has 5 to Southern Pretzel's 7 as they go towards the raft.
Yeah, Silverfire's going to be careful leaving this room too, because he has to worry about those traps, which will also kill him with 1 heart left.
That's correct. And if you die in a dungeon, according to tournament rules, you have to return to that screen immediately. And I don't blame him for taking that safe there. Mad Bomber into the Gorilla room. He has the ladder, so it's a little easier. Using bombs to his advantage, clears it out nicely. He's still got full health when he reaches the bow. Supersonic finally got a bomb drop, so he's in good shape, but Southern Pretzel's slowly starting to pull away from him. Even though they're not technically in a race against each other, it's kind of fun to pretend that they are. The races that you see on your stream, folks, Southern Pretzel taking on Sylverfyre in a matchup of 1 and 2 runners, and Supersonic 71087 taking on madbomberxx. That's a matchup of 0 and 3 runners.
So Mad Bomber here, if he was planning on doing the 30-30 route, that's at this point, unless he does, unless he tries to get some rupees in the overworld and waste time doing that, we'll probably see a double hundo route out of him, or perhaps even a red candle route.
Yeah, I think you're correct. And by the way, Silverfyre, nice clutch fight against Aquamenace. Makes it out of level 1. We still have 0 deaths, folks. This has been pretty exciting. The double hundo route, for those wondering, the current world record route is a 30-30 blue candle route, meaning you get the nice Supersonic and Southern Pretzel, get Troll Handler down, and they are at the level 3 Triforce in sync. Wow, nicely done. Long story short, you have to acquire 30 rupees before you finish level 1, so you can purchase your candle with 1 secret. Since he doesn't have 30, he'll probably head to this northeast corner that Crescendo was talking about, and that'll give him the necessary rupees to purchase his candle and then some.
Yeah, by the looks of it, I think maybe he's already planning on doing a double hundo or possibly red candle.
And to answer the question in chat, Mashy, I apologize, I didn't finish talking about that. Yeah, if you die in a dungeon, you have to return to that spot in the dungeon before you save Zelda. So if I said immediately, I do apologize. That is incorrect. I'm watching Forerunners, so I might have slipped up with what I said. So I do apologize. Luckily, we haven't had any deaths yet. This has been a very clean run by all 4 of these runners. Their practice is surely paying off here. So Mad Bomber decides not to go 30-30 or double hundo. Instead, he's going to go to level 2. A little bit of a route divergence, and I'm not sure if this is planned or if this is something he's kind of came up with on the fly. Regardless, it's not the worst decision.
Yeah, by the looks of it, I have an itching feeling that maybe he's going to pick up the white sword before he hits 5.
Yeah, this will at least give him a complement of 8 bombs going into 5, but then he'll have to be careful with his bomb management. Meanwhile, again, with the sync, Southern Pretzel and Supersonic with clean breakfast rooms, both reaching the ladder almost at the exact same time. What a race we have going on, and Sylverfyre gets through the Dark Nuts with a little bit of damage, but he has 8 bombs, so he's in good shape as well.
It's almost too bad that Supersonic is not racing Southern Pretzel, because they're stride for stride right now.
Yeah, this has been exciting. These guys are literally screen for screen this entire race as they attempt this very difficult ladder clip in the dark. Let's see if they can nail it. And Supersonic was going with the fast clip there. He didn't get it. You only really see top runners like Breasticle ever attempting that. That just goes to show you, folks, that Supersonic, well known for his speed runs, especially in Mario, he's nobody to take lightly. He's a darn good speedrunner.
Yeah, absolutely. It's very difficult to hit that pixel on the first try.
Mad Bomber having some bad luck with bombs. Finally gets 2 drops, so his luck finally changing here in level 2. And he'll finish up level 2. We got a simultaneous Gleeok fight. Sylverfyre takes down Manhandla. This is incredible.
So Manhandla did not ruin anybody's night. That's awesome news.
I can't even say that for this tournament. I've had 4 races and I've died to Manhandla at least once, and we had 4 races where Manhandla didn't kill anybody. So it's very nicely done by all 4 of our runners. And yeah, I believe you're right, Akarasi. And I hope I didn't butcher your name just now. I'm terrible with names, but Yeah, I believe you're right. If he's planning on a red candle route, this is the correct route to run. So we'll see what he does here as we have Southern Pretzel and Silverfyre. Looks like they're headed towards level 3. Are they going to do the world wrap, or are they trying to get rupees for the blue ring? Let's see what they decide to do here. Mad Bomber picks up the 230 secrets there, living up to his name, bombing that wall really nicely. And we have simultaneous blue ring purchases. No, Supersonic buys the meat.
Wow. And now I'm really interested in what Supersonic is thinking. He was doing his shopping early.
I didn't even realize he didn't have enough money for the blue ring. Now, I believe Supersonic has gotten the blue ring in his runs in the tournament so far, so definitely a time save if he's able to run it with no blue ring. Let's see if he decides to go the entire run without it.
And I like the fact that we're seeing some more dangerous routing here from these guys. I really like the decision for those guys to do that.
As Silverfyre makes his way through level 4, Southern Pretzel on the coast does his world wrap, picks up his heart containers. Supersonic gets the letter. I mean, excuse me, Mad Bomber gets the letter, so it looks like we're going to see a potion purchase from him. Interesting choice, considering the fact that there are free potions in the Take Any rooms.
Yeah, I'm very interested in what he's doing here.
Oh no, Supersonic almost clipped the wrong way on the ladder, and that would have been disastrous because if you don't know the way out of that scenario, you can soft lock. Luckily, he recovered before it was too late and gets through the world wrap. The world wrap is very scary, and a lot of runners make it look much easier than it really is.
So it looks like Mad Bomber does go into level 5 with the wood sword. Yeah, we'll see what he does.
Looks like he's got a count built. He'll be able to get these bombs off these Gibdos in level 5. We have sync now between Southern Pretzel and Silverfyre, so even with Mad Bomber running the 3-1 route, I do believe these boys are actually just about tied. So, interesting. We're going to have a little bit of a race here between these two, and Southern Pretzel will be the first one into the room of requirement.
And his health isn't looking great at the moment to get this started in the room of requirement because he's got about two bops worth of health.
Southern Pretzel took a bop. He's down to 3 bombs. He's got to be very careful here. He's only got 2 left. He's going to really want to make them count. That was a decent bomb, and he's going to sword down the remaining Dark Nuts. Not a bad choice. And now Mad Bomber takes his turn. Supersonic also enters level 5. Southern Pretzel finishes it off, and Mad Bomber forces a bomb on the Dark Nuts. Very well done. And Southern Pretzel, the first to reach the breadstick. With enough health left over, he should be okay to finish level 5 off, barring a disaster.
Yeah, absolutely. Mad Bomber did a great job of building up his count and forcing that bomb there.
So here we go. Supersonic, the 3rd runner in, and Silverfyre, a little bit of a clutch Gleeok fight there, finishes it off. We're still deathless, folks. This is incredible. Great race so far from these 4 runners. And definitely make sure you follow all 4 of these runners if you don't already. All 4 of them, up-and-coming Zelda runners. Great follows. Ooh, Supersonic, be careful.
Yeah, he opted.
Commentator's curse.
Uh-oh. Yeah, he opted to do a ton of sword work to save his bombs, and unfortunately, took a couple bops doing so.
And he shows why that room is indeed one of the most difficult rooms in the Zelda run. That's our first death between 4 runners. That's pretty impressive. Unfortunately for Supersonic, used up a lot of bombs in that attempt, and now he's going to have to pick up these bombs off this Gibdo, takes a bop.
Uh-oh.
Deep trouble again. Ooh. Southern Pretzel had a little bit of trouble getting through that red darknet room. Finally makes it through, but did take a few bops. Meanwhile, Sylverfyre picking up a 100 secret near the coast, and I'm not sure, did he just pick up a potion?
I didn't catch it, whether or not he did.
Ooh, Supersonic takes another death, and now Sylverfyre bombs the coast, so now I believe he'll probably be picking up a potion here. No, gets the heart, so either he's going to go potionless or he's going to pick up a potion somewhere else, but he's only 2 hearts away from the magic sword.
He could maybe get the potion here toward the end of this beach walk.
Nice Dig Dogger fight for Southern Pretzel. He's the first out of 5 with Mad Bomber hot on his heels. He's got to be careful here, though. Taking a few bops. Dig Dogger pups do 2 hearts of damage. He's only got 3 hearts to play with. He's got to be very careful here. One more hit. Got him. Nice job.
What's interesting to me and what I really didn't expect is we only have 1 blue ring so far in these 4 runners.
Yeah, and that just goes to show these runners have been practicing. They've been improving. And it takes a lot of confidence to drop those safeties, especially when you're first learning the game. So props to these guys for putting on a good show for us. Unfortunately, Supersonic's got to be careful. Once again, down to 1 heart. Got to be very careful not to take a bop here. Playing very aggressively, too, so I give him props for that.
Yeah, for a new Legend of Zelda runner, he actually has pretty good movement, I'd say.
Unfortunately, the movement fails him there. He does take yet another death. That's his 3rd death here in the rumor requirement. And unfortunately, there's no fairy fountains nearby, and he doesn't yet have the recorder. So he's kind of stuck in that perpetual loop, so to speak, of going back and trying again, going back and trying again. It's kind of a shame, but he should be able to make it through. He's definitely shown some skill here.
So Mad Bomber's doing his shopping, it looks like. And he forgot to get his arrows. He's going back for his arrows, and then he'll be on his way to level 7.
Mad Bomber's 4th attempt in the room requirement, starting off good, but then he takes a bop. He's got to be careful here. He does have 6 bombs, but unfortunately it wasn't enough. He does take another death. He's in trouble, folks. Meanwhile, Southern Pretzel, the first into level 7. Mad Bomber hot on his heels. Mad Bomber and Southern Pretzel are both having themselves quite a run. As we see Sylverfyre approaching the rumor requirement. Now, unlike the other 3 runners, he's got the blue ring. And with beam swords going into this fight, plus an extra heart container, he should have a much easier time, and I say that with as many air quotes as I could possibly mouth on a mic. Let's see if he's able to get through cleaner. And meanwhile, Supersonic again taking on these blue dark nuts, this time using bombs.
Yeah, you have to appreciate his Supersonic's determination. He's had really bad luck here in 5, and he just keeps going.
Yeah, he gets a sweet, merciful fairy drop and gets the room halfway cleared. It looks like this might be it. Meanwhile, Southern Pretzel also in, using bombs and having a pretty good time of it, still at full health. And Southern Pretzel, the first of our 4 runners to reach the red candle. Well done. Supersonic makes it through. He grabs his breadstick. So nicely done. Nice recovery. He'll be able to continue on finally as we see the back half of level 7. And Crescendo, you're familiar with the game. How familiar are you with level 7 and why it's so trolly?
It's really not combat heavy. However, there's just... in level 7, they fill up pretty much every room with a ton of enemies, and so it's very difficult to make your way around them. And even though you don't have to fight them, they like to tag you with those boomerangs. Yeah,
as Unos likes to call it, the body massage. There's other nicknames for it, and Southern Pretzel, the first into this famous reverse C where you have to deal with 3 bubbles and 5 wall masters, and he's not even going to mess with it because if you get wall mastered in that room, you go all the way back to the beginning of level 7, and that is more than a time loss. That is humiliating. I've done it before, that's why I can laugh at that. And for those of you learning the game, you haven't become a Zelda 1 speedrunner until you've been wall mastered.
Mad Bomber's having bomb trouble. He's going to have to clear this room, which he's making pretty decent work of, but his health situation isn't looking great at the moment.
And like you mentioned, Crescendo, these boomerangs doing a number on Mad Bomber. He finally gets some bombs, so he'll be able to continue on, but he's going to have to be extra careful as Southern Pretzel finishes level 7. Very nice run for Southern Pretzel so far.
Yeah, absolutely. And Supersonic's once again a little bit low on health, and if he's careful here, he'll probably be okay.
Oh, he takes a Gibdo hug.
Too early.
With only 3 bombs, he's gonna have to be careful here. He's gonna die if he takes a hit from even a fireball, so he's got to be very careful. Meanwhile, Mad Bomber into the reverse C, and Southern Pretzel gets to the magic sword. He's heading into level 6 where we get to face a new type of enemy.
I imagine Supersonic's going to double bomb here and not risk the death. Oh no,
he goes for it.
Wow.
Wow. Nicely done. Supersonic finally puts this level 5 behind him, and well done. The determination paying off. He's through level 5. And here we go, folks. You get to see a new enemy on Southern Pretzel's side, the beloved Keese Kappa. Now, this is level 6, which is a deceptively difficult dungeon. It's short, but you get to face these guys right here, the Wizrobes.
These blue dark nuts are a little bit more difficult to kill, but the red dark nuts, even though they stay stationary, they're the real problem in my mind in these rooms because their hits take 4 hearts of damage, while the blue Wizrobes, I said dark nuts earlier, the blue Wizrobes take only 2 hearts of damage.
Yeah, one of the biggest problems with Wizrobes for new runners learning the game is getting used to their movement, how they phase, what to expect, when you can get beamed or not. There's a lot of little tricks that come with Wizrobe combat that you kind of just learn with experience, but they're scary enemies even for experienced runners. Into the magical breakfast room 2 goes Southern Pretzel. He's a little low on health. Does get a nice bomb drop, but he's going to have to play it safe here. Down to 4.5 hearts. Really making nice work of dodging these blue Wizrobe beams. Oh, takes one to the face, but he's still okay. This is fine. Nicely done. He's through. Meanwhile, Mad Bomber, he looks like he's bomb farming, doesn't he?
Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, I'm not really sure what he's got going on, to be honest.
It looks like he's doing the world wrap to pick up some heart containers so that he can get his magic sword before he goes into level 6.
I did not realize that he didn't have enough hearts for the magic sword. Interesting.
Meanwhile, Southern Pretzel with a clutch finish at level 6 with low health. He gets through, and he's closing in on level 8 in the final stretch of this game. This has been a very good run for Southern Pretzel. I'm thoroughly impressed.
Yeah, it looks like Southern Pretzel is probably about even with this PB, or at least very close.
Meanwhile, Sylverfyre takes down the first part of Dig Dogger, but missed bombs a little bit. Now he's got to deal with that pup, but he does so nicely. He's through. So now we see Mad Bomber reapproaching, I believe, level 6. Not sure if he has the stream up or not. And if he does, he may know that his opponent had a little bit of a tough time in level 5. So he may be using that to his advantage. As we see Southern Pretzel entering level 8 and the return of everyone's favorite, the Blue Dark Nuts and the Blue Lagoon #1.
Yeah, Blue Lagoon 1 is undoubtedly the most laggy room in this game. Hence, Lagoon.
Yeah, doing a nice job of bobbing and weaving. Only had one fireball hit in that entire room. Very nice room for Southern Pretzel. As we see Mad Bomber picking up his magical sword. He'll be going into level 6 not long from now. And unfortunately, Supersonic, no luck with the bombs, and he's in trouble, folks. Yeah, we like to say a rule of thumb for level 7 is you need 7 bombs for 7. So 7 for 7. Unfortunately, Sonic didn't have the required bombs to get through, so now he's hit a roadblock and he's in trouble. He's going to have to hunt down some red gorillas and hope for some good luck.
Yeah, did he clear out the static drop rooms already?
Unfortunately, he didn't have a bomb to get to that room.
Wow.
He's stuck in the red candle room, so he needs a red gorilla to drop a bomb, and unfortunately, it does not happen. Oh, this is rough luck for Supersonic right here.
Well, he did get 1 bomb drop, so he has 4 now.
Oh, that's right. He did get a room drop. Okay, I must have missed that. Nicely done. And he'll be able to get through finally, and I imagine he'll probably pick up this bomb drop. Meanwhile, Southern Pretzel just quietly has a 1/2 hard damage level 8, and he's on the way to 9. This is a run, folks.
Yeah, Southern Pretzel's having a great run, and it's very obvious that Mad Bomber has been practicing because he's playing much better than when I last saw him.
Yeah, Mad Bomber, one of the new runners at the beginning of this tournament, and you got to give it to a new runner. Taking on the 3 first route. Ooh, Sylverfyre accidentally scrolls through the laggy woods. That's not as bad as missing some other scrolls like the World Wrap, but it is still a time loss. Luckily, he recovers nicely. Yeah, it's just one of those things. You see a lot of new runners take on the more difficult strats, and it's intimidating. And a lot of them end up going back to the 2 first route or whatnot. Major props to Mad Bomber for sticking with it. He's definitely improved a lot.
Yeah, I could say firsthand, being a relatively new runner myself, that going from 2 first to 3 first, or dropping the potions or dropping the blue ring, it really ups the difficulty quite a bit.
Speaking of potion, Southern Pretzel picks up the potion before he heads to 9. Does take a 1 heart bop, but he's in good shape. He probably wants a bomb. Speaking of bombs, Mad Bomber through level 6. Sylverfyre heading into 6. And Supersonic finally puts level 7 behind him. Ooh, that pancake takes a bite out of Pretzel, but he gets through, and he's on the way to more blue whiz robes and a new enemy, the Patra.
Oh, Patra, he's one of my favorites.
Mad Bomber whistles to 1 instead of level 2, unfortunately, so he had to whistle again. Down to 3 bombs. He's desperately wanting to get a bomb drop before he heads into level 8. Let's see if he gets lucky.
As Southern Pretzel goes for the Patcher skip and takes one bop, but luckily he didn't get a 2-bop. Patcher missed.
Sylverfyre in breakfast room number 1, and Mad Bomber headed into the Blue Lagoon 1, so 2 tough rooms for these runners. Sylverfyre with the blue ring kind of tanks it a little bit, and that's not a terrible strategy, but it does kind of put him in risk for low health. But he does get through. Meanwhile, Mad Bomber taking on this Blue Lagoon like a champion. Look at him going up against these blue Dark Nuts. No fear in his eyes. Ooh, Southern Pretzel takes a bop. I think he was trying to build a count there. That's unfortunate luck. So let's see if he decides to build up a count and go back to that Zol room to force a bomb. He's got a count of 6, so I think that's exactly what he's doing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh, Sonic, he took a red beam. He's got to be careful. He's low on health yet again.
Yeah, this is a bad part of 6 to be in to have low health, and because he still has another magical breakfast room to deal with.
Yeah, he's going to definitely want to at least clear this room before he takes a death if he's going to. Sylverfyre makes it through, so he's done with 6. And Mad Bomber taking his time wisely, making sure he gets through this Blue Lagoon. And here we go. Southern Pretzel heading into the famous reverse C at level 9 where the silver arrows rest. Let's see how he does. Gets kind of a bad pattern, unfortunately.
And Supersonic's not getting any help with health drops here.
And neither is Southern Pretzel with these bubbles. They just won't leave him alone. He finally finishes off the reverse C. He'll reach the silver arrows. Supersonic into the magical breakfast room 2, and he takes a death.
And another Blue Lagoon 1, and he's tanking these guys, and I don't blame him. He's got blue ring and plenty of health. I'd do the same exact thing.
Oh no! Mad Bomber had Gleeok down to just a hit left and got sucked into the bomb hole. He's got to fight Gleeok all over again. Luckily, still has a ton of health, but that's a very inconvenient time loss. Southern Pretzel misses the reverse clip and wisely puts his first potion to use. Meanwhile, Mad Bomber out of level 8, he's headed to 9. Sylverfyre headed to his Gleeok fight. We've got us a nice little race going on for second place in this quad. Sylverfyre is going to have to hope for his race's sake that Southern Pretzel falters here in 9. And with his health looking like it is, and he still has a potion in his pocket, it's going to take a disaster for that to be the case.
Yeah, Southern Pretzel's looking really good right here. He's having himself a heck of a run right now.
Well, Sylverfyre's headed to 9. Gets through level 8, past the Gleeok fight, and Supersonic takes another death in the magical breakfast room 2.
Very, very unfortunate. The good thing is, at least he doesn't have to clear out the first magical breakfast room again.
Now, here's a little developing storyline. Pretzel got red Wizrobed just now and decided to use his final potion, and he's already taken 2 blue Wizrobe bops. He doesn't have a potion anymore, Crescendo. This is going to be a little bit of a full clinch race from this point out. He has no safeties left.
Yeah, it got a lot more dangerous for him not having that potion in his pocket, because Ganon, he can really do some damage in a very short amount of time.
Oh no! Pretzel tried to avoid the other trap and takes a red Wizrobe beam to the bum. Down to 5 hearts. He's got to be super careful. Into Patra 3 with 5 hearts remaining. He's going to probably take his time here, especially if he knows where Sylverfyre is. He definitely does not want to get careless here. Finishes him off with 5 hearts remaining, as my friend Laws likes to say. Here's Ganon.
I mean, he could take one Ganon hug or high roll driver, as some people say, but that's it.
And the clutch! Very well done. Southern Pretzel with a clutch Ganon fight, ladies and gentlemen. Get your GGs out in chat for Southern Pretzel, finishing with an official SRL time of 39 minutes and 5 seconds.
Great job.
Meanwhile, on the other side, Supersonic takes another death, and he has officially forfeit from the race, unfortunately.
Okay, so Mad Bomber, it looks like he left 9 in order to get some bombs. And Sylverfyre here is quietly having a good run to his standards. I believe he might actually be on PB pace here.
Yeah, Sylverfyre has really improved, as has Mad Bomber and, of course, Southern Pretzel. Very nice job. You can see the practice paying off. Although Sylverfyre tried the Patcher 1 skip, or no, he was trying to fight Patcher 1 so that he could get this bomb drop, and takes a lot of damage. He's going to be in a little bit of trouble. He's going to have to play it a little conservatively to finish this run off. But he does get his bombs.
Did he grab potions before he went into 9?
I don't know if he actually grabbed a potion. I assume he does, but we'll have to wait and see as he enters next room and Mad Bomber into Patcher 1.
Gotta be careful.
Okay. Sylverfyre.
If he's got potions, he might want to pull one out and use it.
So we're going to try to get Southern Pretzel and Supersonic to join us in chat. We want to ask them about their runs and how they feel in the tournament so far, and ask them a few questions about routing and all that good stuff. Make sure you guys give all 4 of these runners a follow, as well as my co-commentator, Crescendo2020, and follow Gary and Old Wolf as well. The man has been working hard to help bring you guys a lot of these runs and races in this tournament. Ooh, Mad Bomber, be careful. Down to 2 hearts.
Yep, pull that thing out. Don't leave it in your pocket.
And it looks like we're going to have simultaneous potions. Ooh, Matt Bomber played it a little risky there, but makes it through. Meanwhile, Sylverfyre is going to take Patcher 2 down.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Mad Bomber knows the status of Supersonic or not, but really all he has to do is finish this, and he's got to win.
Yeah, definitely want to be careful not to die. Just get through the run and you'll be okay. And as we watch these runners make their way through 9, joining us in the commentator's booth is Supersonic. GG, sir. You had a really good run going until level 5, and then just unfortunately got stuck in that loop. Your thoughts on your run?
Yeah, level 5, right when I got to the blue Darknut room, I tried to fight them off as best as I could, but then I pretty much got in their line of sight, so I kept on taking a lot of damage, and then I think I died about maybe 3 or 4 times with those blue Darknuts. And then, kind of in a similar situation with the Gorillas in level 7 as well. I ran out of bombs right after the red candle, and then I had to like go look for some bombs, so I was like, where do I go at this point? So then I just went into a random room and found... I got myself locked in, and then luckily one of the Gorillas dropped a bomb, so I was able to move on from that point. But yeah, just at level 5, that pretty much was the turning point of the entire run, and then obviously level 6, getting the beams from the Wizrobes, that killed it too.
Meanwhile, just real quick, Mad Bomber in the reverse C in 9, I just wanted to mention, using the big boy strats, beam strats, got a very good start to that room. Unfortunately, kind of had a rough end, but he's still in good shape. That was a very nice reverse C. And as Sylverfyre heads to Ganon, we have his opponent, the winner in that matchup, Southern Pretzel, joining us in the commentator's booth. Congratulations, sir. GG. Your thoughts on your run?
Thank you. I felt like I did pretty well. I've been practicing a lot today, actually. I actually started my timer a little bit late, so my timer says 38:55. I think a little early, so I think I'm just over 39 minutes. That's one of my better runs.
Yeah, very excellent run indeed. And going up against sylverfyre, who has shown a ton of improvement in this run, as well as Mad Bomber, but thoroughly impressed with how much you guys have been improving, specifically in your case. Just seeing your PB drop like a rock since this tournament was first announced. It's been very fun to watch.
Yeah, no, that's one of the great things about just starting to play a new game. You get to see a lot of gold splits and a lot of grain splits.
And I'm sure you're going to be seeing a lot of those in the future, though, just the improvement. You had a very clean run. Meanwhile, sylverfyre, in the Patra 3, kind of takes a few hits. He's going to pull out his potion and wisely drink up. Now he has 0 potions, so he's going to have to play it a little conservatively here. Mad Bomber, meanwhile, down to 1 heart as he gets through the trap room, and he also decides to drink up. So wise choices on the conservative play by both these runners. And sylverfyre enters Ganon.
Hopefully you can clean up Ganon nice and quickly. Great job.
Yeah, very nice fight indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, get your GGs out in chat for our runner-up and second finisher, sylverfyre, with an official SRL time of 45 minutes and 23 seconds. GG indeed, sir.
And if his time on speedruns.com is correct, it's like a 3-minute PB for him as well.
Very nicely done run. You can definitely see the improvement, and we'll have to ask him about that when we get him to join us for a chat. So, Mad Bomber, finally the last of our runners to reach Ganon. No potions left, but he has a lot of health. Let's see how he does.
Careful.
Ooh, he takes a driver. He's got to be careful. He's lost Ganon. 2 hits. 3 hits.
Nicely
Gets
done.
the stun lock. Very nice recovery. And ladies and gentlemen, one more time, GG's please in the chat for madbomberxx, finishing first place in his race with an official SRL time of 46:25. Very well done.
Hey there,
And
Mad Bomber.
Joining us in the commentary booth are sylverfyre and Mad Bomber. Mad Bomber, take us through that Ganon fight we just witnessed.
Well, that's my 4th, 3rd first route, or 3 first route I did. And Ganon, I'm not used to doing the stun lock yet, and I managed to get it on the 2nd hit. I started panicking there for a second. The last time I was here. Go ahead, JSR.
I was just going to say, very nice recovery when you lost Ganon there. We kind of got a little concerned, but you were able to find him and get that stun lock. Very nicely done.
That's the 3rd time I've actually stun locked him.
And GG's to sylverfyre as well. Sylverfyre, I got to say, man, I am thoroughly impressed with how much you and Mad Bomber for that, on that same note, how much you guys have improved during the course of this tournament. That was a very clean run.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Was that PB?
A little salty about the Wallmaster that I swung my sword at but didn't kill.
Ooh.
So, yeah, we had to ask because there were some people in chat mentioning it. Did you just PB sylverfyre?
I PB'd by 3 minutes.
Very nice.
Wow. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, you witnessed it here. A PB in a tournament race is not an easy thing to do, and that is impressive, sir. Congratulations.
Yeah, I messed up my route going to 2 and 5, and I should have grabbed the candle when I had the rupees, and I would have saved me a little bit of time there.
Yeah, I was very impressed, Mad Bomber, going with the 3 first route, and had a very good start. Clean Gleeok, clean Manhandla, a couple resource issues throughout the run, but going with very good strats and pulling them off very nicely. What made you decide to do the 3 first route? Was it just
I needed to improve my time, and I know I'm getting better, and I have to force myself to get better. And I know the 2 first route can be a decent one, but I need to be up to par where I should be, and I know I can push a sub 35. I just need to stop making the same mistakes over and over again.
And that'll all come with practice, my friend, and definitely impressive to see all 4 of you runners improving dramatically during the course of this tournament. It's been a lot of fun to watch. And again, folks, make sure you give all 4 of these runners a follow. They gave us a tremendous race this evening. Congratulations in order to Southern Pretzel moving on to 2-2 going into week 5. And Mad Bomber, your first win in the tournament. Congratulations to both you guys.
GG, by the way, Sonic. I don't know how your run went. I wasn't watching. I don't watch because if I do, I'll definitely really screw myself over because I'll get nervous.
Well, I had a lot of debt, so you were like way ahead of me anyway. So GG to you as well.
Thank you very much, guys, and best of luck to you in round 5. And it'll be a lot of fun to see you guys race and continue to run the game in the future. It's been awesome to watch.
All right, thanks, guys. GG to everyone, and I had a blast. And we'll see you guys soon.
Yep, I'll keep at it with this. I'm going to finish the run, hopefully, in the next match. So
that
we'll
was
see.
my first finish as well. So we'll see you guys later.
Yeah, congratulations to all you guys, and especially sylverfyre for that huge PB.
Yeah, I'm actually about where I want to like start forcing myself to stop the blue ring and just do a 2 first no blue ring route.
It's a big step, and definitely make sure if you're going to drop that ring that you make sure you practice those tricky Wizrobe and Dark Nut rooms, because when you drop that blue ring, that damage just piles up so quick, and that's just my advice to runners when they drop that. Just do a little bit of safe.
I actually was really happy with my Blue Lagoon this time. And my both Room of Requirement and Blue Lagoon for me, like I actually did really cleanly this time. And Dark Nuts more so than Wizrobes have been a problem for me. In level 9, I was just trying to I was playing a little recklessly. I was kind of putting on the gas. I knew I had 3 full bars worth of health in the blue ring, and I was just like, I don't care if I'm taking damage. I just want to go faster. I want PB.
Hey, and it paid off for you. Sometimes knowing where you're at, especially going up against a PB like that, where you can get it if you don't die. But yeah, man, you did excellently, and I can definitely see that PB dropping the very next run. So keep at it, you guys. All right. Make sure, again, that you guys all watching, give these runners a follow. Again, they put on a tremendous show, as well as Gary and Old Wolf. Thank you for the restream. And my co-commentator, Crescendo2020. Do you want to take us out of here, sir?
Sure. Yeah, I think this does it for round 4, right?
Yeah, unless there's one more match that is still possibly going to be played. We're waiting to hear back from those runners. They've got an hour, so if we do not hear from them within the hour, round 4 will be coming to a close, and the round 5 matchups, the final round of Swiss, will be announced very shortly, so stay tuned. Go to zelda.challenge.com/2018LOZ. There you can find links to the schedule, as well as here on Gary and Old Wolf's channel. If you click the link in chat, you can see the upcoming schedule and the current standings as well. It's going to be an exciting finish to what has been a tremendous Swiss stage of this tournament.
Yeah, there's going to be some great races next week, and then after that, we have even more to look forward to in the bracket rounds. That's going to be really exciting.
Yeah, and I know we haven't officially announced anything yet, but if you look at those standings and you see those top 2 runners and you understand how the seeding works in this tournament, I'm not going to lie, I'm pretty hyped.
Yeah, me as well. Absolutely. That's going to be amazing.
But yeah, all of the matches for all of these runners in this tournament are going to be great. I cannot wait, and I'm on the edge of my seat. So make sure you follow Gary and Old Wolf to see some matches in round 5. I'll have a few on my channel, as well as on Speed Gaming and a number of different channels. So make sure you check that schedule regularly and don't miss a race. So For Gary and Old Wolf, for our 4 runners tonight, and for my co-commentator, Crescendo2020, this is JSR2 Gamers signing off. Thank you guys all for watching, and have a great rest of your Sunday evening. Take care, everybody.
Take care, guys.